Hello, my name is Cynthia D. Hughes, and I go to Liberty University. This is my community speech 101 in communications. This speech is about the greatest gospel singer that ever lived by the name of Mahalia Jackson. Mahalia Jackson was born October 16, 1911. She was the third of 6 children. She was born on the poorest side of New Orleans, Louisiana. Her father, a Baptist minister. Her mother was a maid and washwoman. She lived next door to a sanctified church where she got her inspiration. Also who inspired her the most was singer Bessie Smith. She quit school in the 8th grade, and in 1927 she moved to Chicago, Illinois, where she got a job as being a maid and a laundry person. She became the leader of the Greater Salem Baptist Church, where she sung with a lot of different people and a lot of different talents. In 1935, she became a solo artist. She went to beauty school and opened up her own hair salon. In 1936, she married Isaac Hockenhall, but they soon departed. In 1937, she made a first record for Decca Records. The father of gospel music, Thomas A. Dorsey, wrote the song Peace in the Valley just for Mahalia Jackson. After her recordings or records didn't sell well, she took a long leave of absence from making recordings. She started then doing live shows and live concerts, where she broke the race barrier by going places that black people normally couldn't go. She had a voice that no one could match. She became a gospel superstar. In 1946, she signed on with Apollo Records. They almost dropped her from the record label due to pressure she felt was unnecessary. In 1947, she became the soloist of the National Baptist Convention. In 1948, she recorded Move On Up a Little Higher, which became the #1 best gospel song of all time. In 1950, she was a regular guest on a television show in Chicago, Illinois. She was the first person to ever sing gospel at Colony Hall in New York City. In 1952, she had a very successful tour in Europe where she won an award from the French Academy Award for her rendition of Silent Night. Silent Night also won the best recording of all time in Norway. In 1954, she had her own radio show for CBS. Also that year, she signed on with Columbia Records. In 1956, she debuted on the Ed Sullivan Show. Ed Sullivan had a lot of talented guests, from Elvis Presley to Lawrence Welk. Black people could not afford to pay her fee after this because her fee was too high. So the only time they got to see her was either a free showing or someone, she just did something for the kindness of her heart. In 1958, she appeared at the Newport Jazz Festival. In 1959, she started doing films. One in particular film was Imitation of a Life, which was a real tearjerker at the time, and still is. In 1961, she sung at John F. Kennedy's presidential inauguration. In 1960, she supported Martin Luther King Jr. and became a civil rights power player. But after Martin Luther King, Robert Kennedy, and John F. Kennedy was assassinated, she gave up her position for fear of her own life. She remarried and went through a very messy divorce, which caused her to have a series of heart attacks. In 1971, she did a farewell concert that ended in Germany. On January 27, 1972, she died from a massive heart attack. Mahalia Jackson was loved by all. Mahalia Jackson's voice can never be repeated, no one can ever duplicate what she done. For that, I thank Mahalia Jackson. God bless Mahalia Jackson. Thank you for your time.